and hand you down to pitchside LFC TV's Peter McDowell. Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
Welcome. Let's get this sorted. Never right when we put this on. I think he's been playing up today. StreamYard. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Sorted. So, this is Solo P1. Welcome to episode 8 of the Football Ballers. We're getting there to the double digit soon. But we're going to today, before we start talking about the topics, which is going to be Mo Salah, we're going to be talking about Darwin Núñez, we're going to be talking about other stuff. I'm glad. I just want to just let me know if you can hear me all right. So I'm not sure if the interface is plugged in correctly. But anyway, I'm going to bring in my co-cues, my partner in crime, Toto Abba.
Yeah, big up Solo,
man. Yeah. How's it going, bro? How's it going?
Yeah, man, it's going good. Look, I'm enjoying the weather today, man. I'm absolutely enjoying the weather. You know, weeks and weeks of rain, but now it's finally sunny and just enjoy myself in the sun. But yeah, man, I'm feeling good. And yeah, that's all, man.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's kind of been I'm getting to this point where I just want the season to finish, you know?
Yeah.
Just finish. Just end the season. You know, it's been one of them. Look, 6 weeks ago, all Liverpool fans, included me, we was on a high. I knew we weren't going to get the quad, but I wanted the league. All them trophies that was flashed around the Europe, the European Cup would have been nice as well. All them trophies, what was floating around, oh, we're going to get the quad. Didn't care about the quad. Mostly that was from rival fans to try and stir the pot. So when we did fail, they got more content for the YouTube channel to talk about. I get it. I just wanted the league, man. I wanted that 20th league title, you know, just that 20, so close. But it is what it is. We've got to talk about all this stuff, what's going on with Salah. Rumors about Darwin Núñez moving to Barcelona. You can take Diaz with you if you want to. But yeah, we're going to talk about that. But before we start getting into it, can please hit that subscribe button. I know most of the people on here watching on Twitter. Please hit that subscribe button. Big up, bro. Big up to the Hammers. Man, nice for you to join the channel today. Big up, guys. Yeah, we're just going to do a video. We're going to be talking about Liverpool. Yeah, it's all right, man.
Yeah, sure.
You came. That's what matters. Big up to the Hammers, man. Big up to the Hammers. Hopefully Liverpool can take thingy away from the Hammers. I know it ain't gonna happen though. You know the one. You know what I'm talking about. What plan was about the Toto?
Talking about that match, aren't you?
No, I'm talking about the play that we want from West Ham. What we want at Liverpool.
Bowen.
But it is what it is. But thanks for joining, man. And leaving as well. Big up. Yeah, I know what that's like. Is what it is. But no, you're here now, man. Ask Bowen, yeah. Give your manager, give your CEO or whatever, give him a message from me from Solo P1 that we want Bowen at Liverpool. Here's what it is. Anyway, we're gonna talk about transfer rumors. We're gonna talk about Darwin Núñez. We're gonna be talking about Mohamed Salah. We're gonna be talking about stats. We're gonna be talking about all that. I know there's a Real Madrid game on at the moment. I was supposed to do the watch along, but I'm not. I'm doing this instead. So Toto, Wagwan, man.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever you want to start on, really. Like, if you want to start in the Salah situation.
Now we'll get into that in a minute, but do you feel like you want the season to end? Because I do.
I do, man. You know, I just want to still off this top four because we're gonna get.
It's already confirmed.
So yeah, so I just want to see out the season. You know, win as much game we can for Klopp because I just
not for Klopp, for Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I'm sick of this. I'm not. No disrespect to you, Toto. I'm sick of all this. Oh, we've got to do it for Klopp. No, Klopp is an employee of Liverpool FC. He's employed by Liverpool FC. We want to do it for the club. You know?
Yeah.
We have to. Oh, I like that one.
Danny Dyer, you know.
Danny Dyer, standard West Ham, standard. Danny Dyer. I met him, you know. I met Danny Dyer.
You're wicked.
Yeah, I met him.
Wicked.
He's all right. He's a good geezer, man. Good geezer. Go and watch Football Factory, man. Football Factory with the monk. Watch him in that. That's fun. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Actually, I'm gonna bang that on. Watch that. He's funny.
Yeah.
I know.
But
he's signed a death row contract, isn't he?
yeah, he's gonna be there for ages, man. But look, if you're on about what was you on about Solo again? What is you on about?
Talking about Liverpool. About I want the season to finish.
Well, I just want the season to finish.
Yeah.
I just want to win a game, man. I just want to win a game because we haven't won a game in about 5 games. We haven't won a game for drew, but we haven't won. Yeah, ever since the Atalanta game or that United game, the FA Cup, we have been depleted so much. So, yeah, look, I just want this season to end. Let's just win at least one game before the end of the season, you know, because it seems like we concede first and then we can't come back. Usually when we concede first, we come back in the second half. That's just typical Liverpool. We came back against West Ham, but then when West Ham had a counter and done us on the set piece, you know, things happen. We are so prone in set pieces, Liverpool, and it just gets you mad sometimes, you know. But I just want the season to end, just get a new manager in, and let's see what we can do. Because first, I think Liverpool need a fresh start. Klopp is clearly having problems with Salah, and of course, I got a lit read on that. Someone reported a basically someone reported a lit read from Salah. So yeah, I recently found it online. I was thinking to myself, look, I'm going to go find out about this Salah situation, but I know not on it yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. But for me, I just want the season to end, man. You know, I'm sick and tired of this torturing us, what's going through us at the moment. You know, you just got to say it, man, because we had all this time, we had all the chances to win the league, even though we lost some points at United in the league. We still had a chance to get it back at Goodison Park, and we lost. And then we sealed it. We closed the coffin when it hit Goodison Park at Everton. Right, that's when we lost the league. To me, I think we lost the league at Man United, but that just shut the coffin, losing it at Everton. Right, so I just, you know what, I'm just going to end this torturing us, right, and just have a fresh start, because you know Klopp's having problems, you know, with Salah, and I just don't want that to have conflict to our club. I know he's leaving, so that's, you know, I don't want Klopp to leave, but at the end of the day, he has to. So, yeah, just can't wait for the fresh start.
Yeah, facts, bro, facts. Yeah, it has to be done. It's time for a change. So I was getting some messages from someone. Yeah, Toto, tend to agree. It's time for a change. It's about time. We need to, you know, look, at the end of the day, we'll move on. We'll start talking about Salah if you want to do that one. Look, I'm looking at Mohamed Salah's stats at Liverpool, right? Absolutely magical. And the thing about it, I love Mohamed Salah. But the only thing with our fan base, and which you know this already, is very reactional, is when we disagree with someone, okay? We disagree with them and say, look, we think Salah should go. Okay. Yeah. They just come at us and say, look, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not a true Liverpool fan. Okay. You're not a true Liverpool fan. You're just a hater. Just because we've got a different opinion to the other people. Now, I've said consistently on this channel, and I've said it to you. I've said it to me. I've said it to other people that would used to come on, but they don't, for some reason they don't come on anymore, which is fine. I said, look, at the end of the day, if people say, look, if you disagree with me, that's fine. Disagree, but I'm not going to agree with you because it's the popular opinion. Because sometimes if there's a certain narrative online, and there's a certain amount of people going north, people will go north. See me, if I don't think it's north, I'm going south. Yeah. It's very simple. I'm going south. I am going south. If I believe, see, in my heart now, I believe that it's time for Salah to leave. This is what I think now. People are thinking now they should give him a couple of years contract. I'm thinking the guy's 32 years of age, right? He's gonna be 32 in June the 15th, right? Mohamed Salah. I think his birthday is 15th of June 1992. So he's going to be 32 this season, okay? 32 in June. Now, people want to say, I'll give him a couple-year contract. That'll put him on to 34, right? Maybe an extension, right? I don't think he should have an extension. I think we should get rid of him now. We've got a new manager coming in, okay? So I don't know who's going to be making these decisions. Probably Michael Edwards, because he's more higher up in the food chain. I think our manager's coming there to just coach a team. I think that's what it is. I don't think he's not going to get involved in transfers. I don't think Toto. I don't think that he's going to have any say over transfers. Our manager,
no,
the new manager coming in, he's going to have no say on any transfers. Oh. Now, the Michael Edwards is going to be the gaffer. He's going to want bringing in the transfers. I get it. Now, is he thinking, right, we should cash in on Mo Salah now? Get some money for him, maybe 100 to 150 million. Yeah. Use that to buy a world-class winger. Yeah. And we just move on. Because I think with 100 million, we can buy a world-class winger. And with the other 50 million, we can use that to buy more players with the other budget. Because you remember last season, we didn't spend any money. We didn't spend no money, not really last year. I think we had about 100 million left off the budget. We put in 100 million for Casado. What happened there? We got Endo. So I know there's about 100 million, which I'm glad we got Endo, by the way. and I think we've got about 100 million left. So we've got Michael Edwards coming in, the money from Salah, the money from last season. There's 200 million right there. 200 million to play with to get players. Now, if it was me, I would cash in on Mo Salah now. That's just my opinion. Some people are saying, "Oh, we should keep him for a couple of years and play him as a 10, play him as a 9. Don't play him as a winger." Then you just then what you're doing there? You put it. Okay, carry on.
Look, for me with Salah, I wouldn't play him to the rest of the season. I wouldn't play him for the rest of the season. That's just me.
Next season, though.
Yeah, I know about next season. I know, but to
After
make
the outburst the other day,
make a statement to Salah. Yeah, I want to explain about the outburst as well. Basically, when we conceded that goal against West Ham, Salah was like, "This is claimed by a proper lip reader that was actually at the match and lip readed." You know, I was thinking someone's got to get that on lip read. You know, when you get like a good lip reader at a match and can read lips, we know. So basically, what Salah says when we conceded the goal, I could do nothing about that, nothing. And then Klopp said to Salah, "I knew you was not ready." And then Salah came out and he started to lose his cool, and then saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a red card. I'm gonna go on the pitch get a red card after 7 years of service." And he kept on repeating that after 7 years of service.
That's what Salah said to. That's what Salah said to Klopp.
Yeah, and he wanted to go on the pitch and get himself a red card and get him sent off for the rest of the season. That's what he wanted to do, you know. And I'm surprised that Klopp let him on. I'm actually surprised Klopp let him on. You know, even though the decision was already made, just because we conceded a goal, then Salah. You know, people got to think about that. Salah went and antagonised Klopp first. He went up to Klopp and he said, "I could not do nothing about that." And Salah says, "You are not ready to come on." That's roughly around what he says. And then he started to get outburst. "Oh yeah, I'm going to go on the pitch. I'm going to get a red card after 7 years of service." Kept on repeating that. That's exactly what he says. So if you Salah lovers here, because you know there's some Salah lovers. This is what I hate about some of our fan base that just love Salah to bits and don't forget about the club. They forget about
judgments.
They just focus on Salah. Oh yeah. Don't sell Salah because he got. Let's see what he got this season. See what he got this season. He's our top.
This season so far, he's had 29 matches, 17 goals and 9 assists.
And in total, he's had 24 goals in all competitions and 13 goals in all competitions. So that means he's top goal scorer and top assister at our club. That doesn't mean he warrants
29 overall. Yeah.
It doesn't mean he warrants right to talk to Klopp like that and disrespect him. I don't think so. I support the badge over Salah. I support the badge over Salah, and I won't play him to the rest of the season. I'm telling you now. Some people might disagree with me. I don't care if you disagree with me. I don't care about your little counter argument. Do not care. Don't care if you disagree with me. Right? Salah, I won't play him for the rest of the season until he goes. While Klopp is there, if I was Klopp, I'm thinking, he ain't talking to me like that. Yeah.
So we deliberately said to Klopp, he said before we come on, "I'm going to go on and get a red card."
No, first thing he says, I could do nothing about that. I could do nothing about that goal.
Before he came on, because the card. Yeah, okay.
And then Klopp says, "You were not ready." That's about what he says. That's what literally
to come on the pitch. Okay.
Not ready to come on the pitch. And then Salah outburst.
Why was he coming on the pitch then? So who made that decision?
No, I think Klopp made a decision of subbing. Right?
Yeah.
He made a decision of subbing before. This is before the outburst, by the way. And Salah talked to Klopp first. And then Klopp says you were not ready. And then Salah outburst, lost his cool, and said after 7 years of service, "I'm going to get a red card. I'm going to get a red card." Right? That's what
he said. When he comes on, he's going to get the red card.
Yeah. Well, he didn't.
Answer. I know. Right. Now, if that was me, I would. If it was me as a manager, because I'm not Jurgen Klopp, and I never will be. You know what's coming next. You know. If I was a manager and my player said to me, "I'm going to come on there, and get a red card," you know what I'll say? I'll tell you what I'll do. You see that bench over there? Okay, now I'll say forget the bench. You see the changing room? You can go back there. I'll go and bring on Dan's. I'll put Dan's on. I don't need you on here. I'll put Dan's on. I got a young up and hungry tiger. I quote. This is from Mike Tyson when he was WrestleMania back in the day. Anyway, forget it. But anyway, up and hungry tiger like Dan's. I'll bring Dan's on. and I'll leave you off. How about that one? You are a player that serves this club. I don't care if you've had 100 goals. I don't care if you got 100 goals in one season. I do not care, and I know it ain't happened, but I'm just saying, I don't care if you can't contribute to 100 goals this season. That does not give you the right. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You play for Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club. Last time I checked, when I went to Anfield a couple of weeks ago, I didn't see up on the notice and it says Mo Salah FC. It said Liverpool FC. Liverpool FC. You play for Liverpool FC. You are an employee for Liverpool Football Club. You work for Liverpool Football Club. So you don't say, oh, after 7 years of service, you treat me like that. And then you turn around to your manager, you say to your manager, I'm going to go on the football pitch and get a red card.
Yeah.
If it's true, what you said.
Yeah,
that is total disrespect. I would never play him ever again for the rest of the season. I agree with you, Toto. I didn't even know that until you just told me that. I didn't even know.
I'll send you the video.
Now just give me the guys now. We'll put it on there. Have you got any images or anything?
No, it's like a short video on TikTok. I'll save the video. I'll send it to you.
Send me the link. Okay, fair enough.
Download it to your computer.
Total disrespect. Total disrespect. Very simple. Very simple. So let's move on. I'm looking at Salah's stats this season. Okay. I'm gonna bring them up on the screen and we can observe them, okay? Share the screen, Toto. I'll get it later, bro.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Because it's not on my computer. It's on.
Let's share the screen. Right. Let's look at Mo Salah's stats. Okay. These are Mo Salah's stats. Let's bring them down here. It's Mo Salah's stats for this season. Okay. All right. Let's bring that in and make it bigger for us so we can see it. Okay, this is Mo Salah's stats for the season. Okay, so bring them up there actually. Right, let's bring them up there. Mo Salah's stats for the season. Now we have 29 matches total. 29 matches, 17 goals, 9 assists, 2 yellow cards. So he's got 17 goals, 29 matches, 9 assists. In 2022, let's make this a bit bigger. Let's try and make this a bit bigger. There you go. Better now. So, this is Mohamed Salah's. So in 2022, 2023, he had 38 matches, 19 goals, 12 assists. 21, 22, 35 goals, 35 matches, 23 goals and 13 assists. So we can go back to 2021 when we had the just after the COVID season. We had 37 matches, 22 goals and 5 assists. So obviously as the years are going on, the stats are slowly declining a little bit. But you know what? When I was looking at some stats today, someone had some stats today about Mo Salah's stats before AFCON and after, how it declined. The last 3 seasons, 23 to 24, 22 to 23, and 21 to 22, and even 20 to 21. The last 4 seasons, you see the numbers drop in goal ratio. You know, when it comes back from AFCON, how much it drops off. And I don't know why this happens. I do not why. It's one of them, and it's one of them that we're never going to know. But it kind of baffled me a little bit how someone can drop off so rapidly after African Cup of Nations. I remember a couple of years ago when Mane came back and his form went up. That's the year we won the league. No, it was the year we won the Champions League about a couple of years ago. The year we won the Champions League. When Mane came back from the African Cup of Nations, his form went up. But Salah's never kind of dropped off, and that's a bit worrying for me. It seems like he does all his work in the first half of the season, but when it comes to the running, he kind of lets us down a little bit. Now, what's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, look, you can do what you want at the start of the season, but the running is where we need our main players on the button, because the running that we need to go win this league. You know, like the running, we bottled the running. You know what? I'm not just blaming Salah for this. We bottled the running because the whole team went on point. There's some players who were on point, like McAllister, Van Dijk, Kanate, you know, Robbo. You got the usual players that are always on point in the running, right? But like our main players like Salah went on point, Diaz went on point, Nunes went on point, right? Salah was not on point. Especially Salah has that much quality. The reason why I'm pointing at Salah in that front line, because he's our most quality striker, he's our most quality forward. He's the one, it will bury the chances, but how many chances has he missed? How many? I know he scored, I know he's our top goal scorer, I know he's our top assister. If any of you guys want to go do that stat, right? But when we needed him the most in the crucial games, what has he done? It just gets him out why people are so sentimental over him. It just gets me not mad, but just, you know, annoyed. You know, because you get these people, oh yeah, this is the player we want to sell, who has our top goal scorer, a top assister in all competitions. No, I don't care. Honestly, Sola, I do not care what he'd have for goals and assists. I want him to score when it mattered the most. I want him to score in the West Ham game.
Exactly.
I want him to score in the Everton game. I want him to score in the Europa League game. Did he score in them games? No, he didn't score. I'm not interested. Well, he got top goal scorer. Don't care. Sister, don't care. I just want it to happen. Score when it happens the most. And how many chances he missed? Big chances.
You can see it there. Yeah, you know, I totally agree. I'm just finding this out of nowhere. They're talking about Mohamed Salah's numbers. Mohamed Salah's numbers for Liverpool before and after AFCON. It says on there, Mohamed Salah's form in front of goal since he returned from African Cup of Nations has been discussed. But how do these numbers pre and post competition compare? The standards set by Liverpool's number 11 would see few matchups with his goals and assists lending itself to a new record or two. This is before AFCON. So before AFCON, games 26, goals 23, goals per game 0.88, assists 9, assists per game 0.35. After AFCON is, see the difference now. Yeah. After AFCON, assist 7, he drops a little bit now, assist 6. So before it was 9, and per game 0.28, and on there 0.35. So this is the stats there. Mohamed started pre and post game. Games 26, post AFCON 21, goals 23, post AFCON, assist, goals 7. GPG 0.88. I got your message, by the way. And 0.33, assist 9, assist 6. So it's dropped a little bit, but I go with, forget all these numbers, yeah. You know what? Forget all these numbers. I like going by the eye, yeah. And by the eye, when Salah comes off AFCON, we can honestly say that his form has dropped completely. Has dropped a lot, at least 20-30% of his form has dropped, and it's happened again this season. He came back this season. This season he came back, and he did have an injury. To be fair, he did have an injury. He picked up an injury in African Cup of Nations. I get it. And then he come back, and then he had the Ramadan. I get it. But his form has still not been the same before he went to the African Cup of Nations. And this is becoming a recurring thing. Regarding Salah, it's recurring every season now for the last 3 or 4 years. It's been the same. Now, is that down to fatigue, the way he plays on the wing? Because when Salah first joined us years ago, he was rapid down the wings. Nobody could catch him. That's why they made the song "Running Down the Wings," Salah, because he was rapid. But now he ain't running down the wings. He's walking down the wings. He's jogging down the wings. Because people say, oh yeah, we need to give him another. A lot of people are saying in the fan base that maybe we should give him another chance. But I'd understand if he was 25, but he's not 25. He's 32 years of age. He's 32. So I don't know where we go from here. I'll get rid of him.
Yeah, exactly. I will get rid of him and just buy a fresh winger. You know, we need new players. We need young guns, right? We need some, not necessarily young, maybe like 25, 23 around that bracket. So they've got a little bit of experience,
Yeah.
but not too young because we've got a lot of youth anyway. We don't want to go buy another youth player, which if we want to go challenge for the league next season, if we want to go, of course, we've got the new manager. We can't forget about that either. But if you want the most chance to, you know, win the league next season or even challenge in the Champions League, because I think we've got our best bet in the Champions League. You know how good we do in European competitions. Not this season. I'm not going to contradict myself. We did bad this season. This is this season only. But think about Liverpool in the Champions League. We're different gravy in the Champions League. You know, we are different gravy. I'm not necessarily going to do good, but I think my best bet, if I was a betting man, which I'm not into all that rubbish, right? If I was, I'd be betting Liverpool to do good in the Champions League. You know, because we usually do good there. And look, when the new manager comes in, do what he does, see what happens there. Not doubting him because the geezer hasn't come to the club yet. I ain't doubting him. But we just need to get our transfers in check. We just need to get our transfers in check. And we go buy a winger, maybe 2 wingers, maybe. You know, 2 wingers, DM, centre back, backup centre back. Maybe a right back if the new manager's gonna put Trent in midfield, which I think he will. I don't know. Most likely he will. So it's also good to buy a new right back as well.
Yeah.
My main right back could be Joe Gomez, and then buy another right back behind.
Yeah.
If we do go buy Jeremy Frimpong, which most likely we won't, right? Highly doubt we're going to buy Jeremy Frimpong. He would probably start. But
Nah, don't say that. No, you don't know that, man. Don't say that we can't buy Jeremy Frimpong. Money talks, bro. If we throw 100 million at him, I'm sure they'll let him go. A club like Bayern Livingston would love 100 million. If you throw 100 million at someone, it will stick.
yeah, I'm just saying that.
I know what you're saying, but you know what? It's just a dream, innit? We can always get him on FIFA, but in reality, well, in a minute. So, before we move on to the next one, which is going to be Darwin news, I'm going to talk one bit of news that came through today regarding Salah. So, Mohamed Salah, 31, will enter the final year of his contract this summer, but he's given no indication that he wishes to leave Liverpool, and Liverpool are not planning to sell at this time. Now, that might be a smokescreen for something else. Now, they knew yesterday that the news was going around that Salah was leaving, and Jurgen Klopp fell out with Salah. We know this year. Now, I wouldn't suppose if Liverpool press team put this out there in the news to say that everything's all right, to try and keep it down a bit, because if they are planning on selling Mohamed Salah, and you're going to buy, say, look, I'm Barcelona and I want to buy Mohamed Salah. If I know that Mohamed Salah is falling out with their club and falling out with the manager, my price is going down. You get me? You can negotiate and say, look, at the end of the day, right? Say they want 100 million for him. We could say, I'll give you 80. I'll give you 80 with some bonuses, because when you see that you're buying a club, you're buying a player, and you can see that player is falling out with the manager, and you can see that the manager's thinking, you know what, we just want to get rid of him, then you can negotiate the price down a bit, you know. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, because every club in the world is going to want Mohamed Salah. Mostly every club. I think the Liverpool press team put this out to the Sky Sports News, just to keep things down. I still think there's behind the scenes tension between Mohamed Salah and Jurgen Klopp. 2 big personalities at Liverpool, and I don't care what Sky Sports News says. I don't care what they put up on the headlines. There's still something going on back in the back that we don't know of, that we're not privy to know. I know there is. Trust me. There's no way they're going to go in the back and go, have a few beers together. You know, Mohamed Salah don't drink. Have a few drinks together, have a little, and it's going to be squashed. Did you see that? Did you see that video of Mohamed Salah when he left the ground? And he says, if I say anything, I'm going to snap or something.
Why don't you put up the Salah video I was on about?
Nah, I want to put it up on here.
All
Oh.
right.
Is it a video? Is it moving video or pictures?
Like pictures, you know, like.
Yeah, go on. If it's no moving video, it's good.
It's got voice on there, but that's it.
Yeah, but is there any moving video?
No, no video.
Ah, so it's good then.
Just a voiceover.
Yeah.
All right,
So
put
put
it
that
on.
on there.
A
And as
lip
I
reader
look at,
claim-
just play the audio.
A
Yeah.
lip reader claims to have identified what Mohamed Salah said to Jurgen Klopp to ignite their furious touchline spat. Footage indicated that the flashpoint began after a disagreement about the way Salah shook his manager's hand ahead of his entry to the field. According to Sport Bible via lip reader John Cassidy, Salah said, "There's nothing I can do about that. Nothing." Cassidy goes on to claim that, though Klopp's response was obscured, he indicated Salah was not ready as quickly as he would have liked him to be. It's at this point the winger lost his cool and reportedly replied, I will get a red card, after 7 years service, after 7 years. Darwin Núñez was then forced to usher away his teammate before the situation escalated any further. After the incident, Salah ignored his manager as he walked onto the pitch at full time. The 31-year-old then told reporters, "If I speak, there will be fire."
Exactly what he said.
So, think what you want with that, people, whoever's watching it. That is true, what happened. If that is fact, I think that's just total disrespect. Now, it's saying on here also that the director, Richard Hughes, who's the one who works with Mark Edwards, will address the future once he begins his new role and Arne Slot is appointed. You see what I'm saying, where I'm going now? They said at this point, Mohamed Salah is not going nowhere yet. Okay? Remember them words, yet. At the moment, everything's good, and Liverpool are not planning to sell Salah yet. Remember that key word, yet. Then it goes on to say that the director, Richard Hughes, will address his future once he begins his new role and Arne Slot is appointed. So there's two different answers there. So they're telling you, yeah, Salah's good. He's playing for Liverpool for the remaining 3 games. But when Richard Hughes is appointed the new director, Richard Hughes was appointed by Mark Edwards, and Arne Slot is appointed the new manager, then we're going to revisit it. That's what I look for. That's what I get from that. You get what I'm saying? It's just like me saying to you, Toto, no problem, man. You're part of the channel. It's your channel, no problem. But when the new guy comes in, then we're gonna discuss some other things. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So I look from the, what I'm saying is, look, when Klopp goes, Klopp will go. That's it. Klopp's gonna leave. That's it. There's gonna be none of these pet linders. None of these mans are gonna be there. It's gonna be a new team, new backroom staff. Now, when the new staff comes in, and when Richard Hughes becomes appointed the new director of football, like the sports director, who does all the transfers with Edwards at the top, and Arne Slot gets appointed the new manager, then we're going to see a different outcome. Then we might see, you know what, Salah, if you want to go, the door's there, or you can stay with us, but you're not going to be you're not going to be playing every game. There's going to be one thing. If they say to Salah, just say for instance, say to Salah, right, Salah, you can sign an extension, but you're not going to be playing every week. That's when I think he's gonna leave. Then they said the same thing with Endo. They said with Henderson. They said to Henderson, yeah, you can sign the contract, but you're not going to be playing every week. Then what happened to Henderson? Henderson said, forget that, I'm off to Saudi. And that was a big mistake. You get me? That's what I can see happening. Because they're just saying the incoming director, Richard Hughes, will address his future, that's Salah's future, once he begins his new role and Arne Slot is appointed the new manager. He's going to address it. So from this point now, it's not guaranteed that Salah will be there next season. He might be moved on. And in my opinion, not just because of the outburst he had with Klopp, which was total disrespect, I think it's time to move on. It's time. Just like when Gerrard left, and Gerrard, we all know what the reason why Gerrard left is because of flipping that idiot manager, which I'm not going to mention his name on the stream. Yeah, that's the reason why Gerrard left. I reckon he would have stayed another season and he would have had the Klopp era 1 year, the first year of the Klopp era, even maybe stay another 2 years, but he left, right? But this is what's your thoughts on that message, seeing that we're going to see what happens when Richard Hughes comes in and Arne Slot is appointed. Then we're going to address the matter with Salah. What's your thoughts on that? What do you get from that?
I think that they don't want to reveal stuff too early, because the obvious thing is that Liverpool are looking to get rid of Salah during his outburst and say they don't want to stay at the club. That's probably the most common sense thing. you want to think about. But I think they're just trying to keep it quiet. I don't think they want to, get interest of the clubs and all that. Of course, they're doing the club talking behind, closed doors. But I don't think
There it is there.
Yeah, I don't think they want to reveal stuff yet. To me, this is just me. I think their deal's already done over there, but I think they're just trying to keep it quiet. When a new manager comes in, everything settles in, and then they can easily come out and say, Arne Slot decides to get rid of Salah, or Edwards decides to get rid of Salah. That's just me. I think they're just trying to keep
You understand? Yeah, but what do you get from that, though? It doesn't look like it's confirmed that Salah's staying next season, isn't it? They said it's good for now.
It's always on the edge. It's on the edge. It's not like, Salah's going to stay. They're not going to.
They're basically saying, well, when the new director comes in and the new manager, then we're going to revisit it. It says it there.
Yeah,
it says it right there.
So exactly. So it's not a definite that Salah's going to stay next season. It's either yes, he's going to stay, or no, he's not going to stay. It's either yes or no answer, right? So yeah, it's Salah's on the edge of either staying or leaving Liverpool. I'm going towards the leaving part. I think
he is as well.
Leave Liverpool because they're just trying to say that he's leaving Liverpool, but they're just trying to cover up by saying a different thing, saying we'll readdress this. When they said they're going to readdress it, he's going to leave, right? It's simple as that. So yeah, in my opinion, what I get from it, Salah's going to leave next season. That's what I think.
I think as well. So let's move on to the next one, which is Darwin Nuno, whatever. Never scored it though, did he? Anyway, Darwin Núñez, 23-24 season. What do you think of Darwin Núñez' progress? The entire of last season, he had 9 goals. So Darwin Núñez last season had 9 goals, 3 assists. This season so far, he's had 11 goals and 8 assists. How much we spent for him? 80 million? 80 odd million, something like that. So we spent a lot of money for Darwin Núñez.
I think 70 million, or 80.
Whatever, and add-ons, it's going to come to 80, whatever. You got fees and everything. But we spent near to 80 million for Darwin Núñez. And for me, it hasn't worked out. Now, the first season, I'm not going to go through all the big monologue. First season, I gave him a chance. I never dogged him. But it's only this season when we got to Christmas, I realised he just wasn't the guy. And like I said before on other videos, some players can go to certain clubs and certain leagues and might not work out. Now, the rumours are coming in that Barcelona are interested in Darwin Núñez, which is, for me, is good news for Liverpool. I think we should move him on. I don't think he's going to work out at Liverpool. And I think with Klopp not being here as well, I definitely don't think he's going to work out for him. And I don't think the management are going to keep him as well, because Edwards, a few weeks ago, said he was in some interview and he said Liverpool signings lately hasn't been that good. A few of their signings that they've made hasn't been that good. So, and I tend to agree with him. So what's your thoughts on Darwin Núñez, and what do you think? You think he will go to Barcelona?
There is rumours, I think.
You're right, Toto, yeah?
Yeah, I'm all right. There is some reporters that, say that he's going to stay. I know David Ornstein, one of the most reliable reporters, says he's going to stay. He's definitely confirmed he's going to stay at Liverpool. But then some reporters are going to come out and say, we're going to leave Liverpool. Look, it's just this fluctuation between your reporters. I believe my most reliable one is David Ornstein or Fabrizio. Even though they've made some mistakes and not everyone's perfect. But it's just going to be a big, massive heat and line that the other half of reporters are going to say he's staying, and the other half of reporters are going to say that he's going to leave and go Barcelona, because Barcelona is the most likely club that everyone is talking about now that Darwin Núñez is going to go to, because Barcelona is apparently, when I say apparently, it's just rumours, he's shown interest in Darwin Núñez. So, look, to me, should he stay at Liverpool or not? I think if he's not going to play the winger role, I wouldn't want him to stay at Liverpool. End of the day, he's not going to go enough, and he's not going to put away the goals. How many chances? I know he's had, in all competitions, he's had 18 goals in all competitions. At once, he had the most goals in all competitions, and I think in the Premier League, I think out of all Liverpool players. But he has had 51 games this season, so about half, 18 goals and 13 assists. So that's about, say, 32 GA. I don't know if I've got the calculation right. About 30 GA, around about that number. So 30 GA, say, in about 51 games. But what I'm really looking at is his goals and assists. He's only got 13 assists, which is all right. He's in double figures. I think he's drawn with Salah, but 18 goals, and you've had over 1,000 minutes in the Premier League. You've had over 1,000 minutes in the Premier League. 33 games in the Premier League, you've only had 11 goals.
Yeah.
So that is horrendous. If you take the assists out of it, which I like assists, I prefer assists to goals. I think someone who assists a goal and lays the person off, I think that's the one who should get the most credit. But yeah, he's got 8 assists in the Premier League, 13 assists overall in all competitions. But the goals is what I'm really concerned about. He had 18 goals in 51 games. 51 games. If he was, say, a decent striker, he would average about 20 goals, but 20 to 25 goals a season consistently, like Salah. Like 20, 25 goals a season. If you're an absolute man of the season, 30 plus goals. If you're a Haaland, 35 plus goals, 40 plus goals, which was an absolute freak of a season for Haaland.
Yeah, I know.
How good he was in front of goals. He still isn't good in front of goals, but the thing is Haaland, which I'm not comparing him and Haaland. There's a big difference. I'm not going to go out of conversation. There's no conversation there, right? The thing is Haaland, that even though he can be boxed up by some defenders, if he's in front of that goal, he's putting it in the back of the net. Even though he's had the most chances missed, you've got to look at how much goals he scored. He scored a lot of goals. Nunez, he's got second most chances missed, and then on top is Haaland, so he's just behind Haaland and most chances missed. But the thing is that Haaland gets away with is his goal record, how many goals he's scored. Nunez, he ain't scored a lot of goals. He's got a lot of assists. This is why I keep on shouting for him to be on the wings, but he's not going to be on the wings. This is why we'll get rid of him. But his goal record is absolutely horrendous. 18 goals in 51 games. I think last season he got about 9 goals last season. He's got 18 goals this season. So he has improved, but we brought him for 85 million in fees. We brought him 85 million in fees.
So he's near, so he's more than I thought then.
Yeah.
I said near to 80 million. So it's 85 million. And that's including fees as well.
Yeah, that's including fees, 85 million.
That's a lot of money.
I know.
So 85 million, do you think he was worth 85 million?
No. I think if he was sitting here and saying he's like a 40 million pound player, 50 million pound
Maybe,
player,
yeah, I agree.
Be a decent player. We'll be saying here now that Darwin Nunez has had a good season. Even though he's missed within goals, that's what you probably expect from a 30 million pound player, 40 million pound player. But it's his price tag what really, really, really brings him down. To me, right, he weren't worth the money. He weren't worth the money at all. And I don't think he should be even worth that value. I don't know what was Liverpool thinking. His original value was probably like around about 30, 40 million, but he was balling out for Benfica. So I understand why we brought the value in the first place, 85 million. He got top goal scorer in the Portugal League. He was one of the top goal scorers in the Champions League. He got Player of the Year once in the Portugal League, right? He was balling. But I don't understand, I don't know, because in Benfica, he played more off the left, and that's where he scored more of his goals. He played like, say, a Timo Werner role, came off the left, put it on his right, whatever, right? Not no expert, this is just common sense. But for Liverpool, where we play, he's playing dead centre. Dead centre, right? He's not going to get anywhere like that. He's not clinical enough to be dead centre. I think he's a kind of striker that he will shoot more outside the box or do his little chip shots inside the box. Because in Benfica, he balled out. Not just in the Portugal League, in the Champions League as well. He scored, I think, 2 goals against us. And he also scored a hat-trick as well, I think. But yeah, it was an absolute amazing striker for Benfica. But the reason why he's lacking at Liverpool is just the way we play our system. He's just not fitting in. You know, he's not fitting in where he plays. So I'm not saying Núñez is a terrible player. I think he's a good player, but he's just not for Liverpool where we play him. He's just not for Liverpool. You know, I think if we played him off the left, we'll benefit more from him. But I think if you just keep him playing him down the middle, which we most likely will play him down the middle, if he does stay at Liverpool, he's just not going to fit. He's not fit for Liverpool.
No, he's not fit. No.
So I think in Barcelona, since they play, I think 2 up front, and Núñez, because Núñez ain't going to start over Lewandowski. There's no way Núñez is going to start over Lewandowski. So
but Lewandowski's getting a bit. I know, but he could be. Lewandowski's getting a bit older.
Barcelona will play him off the left. Barcelona will play him off the left, and watch if he does go to Barcelona, he'll probably do all right there. You know, he's just not for Liverpool at this point of time, because if we're going to keep him down the middle, he's not going to cook at all. I think he will be better on the left, but I'm not sure where Liverpool stands at Darwin Núñez now, since how many chances he has missed. You know, he has missed some open goals, which he should have bagged. There's no doubt about that. But he's better off the left, but he's just not for Liverpool. You know, he's not for Liverpool down that middle, right? He's not a 9. No, to me, I would have gave the 9 to probably either Gakpo or Jota, either one of those strikers, because Núñez is not a 9. He's not a striker. He's a winger.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you're going to utilise Núñez, it's going to be on the left. The evidence is there. He's not a 9, not really. He's better coming off on the left with his pace and coming off onto the right and then trying to get the ball on his right-hand side. And he's not that bad of an assist. When he was on the left for a brief time, he was all right with the assist as well. But Klopp again, he's not going to play. He's not going to play him on the left. Klopp is never going to look. Klopp's leaving soon anyway, so it's up to the directors of football if they're going to keep him. And I think Núñez is definitely going to be going, in my opinion. I think he's going to be the first on the chopping block. I think Diaz is halfway out the door anyway, because I think he wants to leave. And when a player gets to that point where he wants to leave, just let him go. Just let him go. So there's 2 players I think are going to be gone. The big conundrum is Salah going to leave? I believe Salah's going to leave. But yeah, man, great analysis, Toto. Thank you very much for today. It was a great video. We've got 12 people watching us, probably on Twitter. Can you please come over to our YouTube channel and smack the like button? Toto will put it in the chat now. Smash the like button. Yeah. Now just put it in the chat room on the Twitter. You know, when we go on X, you'll see our video in the chat room underneath. So smash the likes. Thanks on YouTube. So Toto, man, big up, man. Nice analysis there. That's it, man. We'll probably be back Thursday to do the player lineup, or Friday. Tomorrow it's going to be a pre-record video, which will be F1, because F1's on this weekend. Yeah. And that's it, man. Big up to everybody. Smash the like button. So Toto, put that link up on there and we'll head off. 13 people watching us. So go on X and smash that like button. Well, the people on X, come over to our YouTube channel and smack the like button.
The link's there, so you got no excuse.
You just put that on X, did you? Yeah, there you go. There's the link on X now. It's on X. Smack click that. Come on our channel and smack the like button. That's what you're gonna do, guys. Just smack the like button there, right there. So see you later, guys. Big up to everybody. Heading off now, and enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow on the pre-record, and that will be F1 debrief, and we'll be talking about F1 and all the Adrian Newey news as well. So big up to everyone. I really
want to talk about that, Solo, because I've heard about that online. And we all know where he's going. He's going to Ferrari.
Ferrari's the obvious one.
He's going to Mercedes. He's not going to go everywhere else. He's going to go to Ferrari, where Lewis is going, and that's where Lewis is going to start.
I think when Lewis signed the contract with Ferrari, knew he was always going to there. Because if you remember, when all this story started to come out with Christian Horner, that's round about the same time where Lewis Hamilton signed for Ferrari, if you remember.
I think they had talks. I thought they had talks. They've got talks, behind closed doors.
They've all been talking, and that's what you listen to Adrian Newey's interviews. He's done numerous interviews. He's always said his two biggest regrets in Formula One is when Senna died, because he helped design that car. and not working with Lewis Hamilton. I think he worked with Schumacher already. He's worked with Senna, but the car that was designed wasn't good, and that lost his life. He lost his life tragically in Italy, 1994. Roland Ratzenberger's anniversary was today, where he lost his life at Imola as well. But Adrian Newey said his regrets were not working with Lewis Hamilton and Senna dying in that car he helped design. So we're going to be talking about that tomorrow as well. So big up to everybody. So that's it, man. See you later, guys.
See you later, man.
Let's get the banner up and we'll see you later. Bye.
And we're up on Nunez.